Hey, what's the good word, friends? It's Totter here. So as most of you know, I took the week off last week and I am feeling so much better. I got to play some games, I got to hang out with some friends, see some family, got to relax a little bit, it was awesome. And I'm thinking
Totter. Make it Totter.
Who are you?
Totter.
Show yourself.
Hey, dumbass. No need to fret, Totter. I am you from the year 2020, and I have something very important to tell you.
What?
By this time in your YouTube career, you will have 100,000 subscribers. Wow.
Yeah, but dude, how am I supposed to get there if you keep bothering me? I've got a script to write. See?
Yes, and you must continue to work hard. But no more slacking. Slack off. Oh, and one more thing. Cut your hair and trim your beard. You look homeless. I have to go now. Good luck.
What does he know? Doing just fine, just look. Okay, all jokes aside, I'm not overly concerned with that part of YouTube. I mean, sure, having a bunch of subs one day would be pretty awesome, but ultimately I just like sitting in front of a camera and a computer and just banging out video after video. It's just fun to me. So this week I'm covering ghost types and the 5 that I like the most. Just like any other list, the Pokemon that you find in this list have ghost as primary typing and are all also based on my own opinion, without any kind of influence from competitive or anything like that. So here we go! Number 5. Litwick. We're sticking with cuteness as a huge deciding factor. I'd give Litwick a big ol' hug if I could, but I value my skin, and my face, and not hurting. But it's the thought that counts. And in before people start screaming about the irony of this pick based on what I've said in previous videos about inanimate objects being Pokemon, exceptions are a thing with me too. Litwick is definitely one, for the reason I outlined at the beginning of this pick. The reason it barely scooted into the countdown though is how the hell do you use one in-game? 270 base stat total, microscopic speed, and you can't evolve it into Lampent until level 41. Gen 5 up to its late evolution tricks again. I do a lot of complaining on these top 5 lists, and I'm sorry, but I could not help this one. Back to the positives though. Ghost Fire is a unique typing, which will win me over every time. Makes me yearn for more unique dual typings that haven't been used yet, like Grass Fire and Bug Dragon, which should have been done already.
Potter, stop! Positives!
Right. Litwick is super adorable. Adorable enough that it's in this top 5. Number 4. Mimikyu. Raise your hand if you thought you'd see Mimikyu here. If you stuck around long enough to hear that last statement, then I'm assuming your hand shot so far up in the air it popped your shoulder out of place. And if you didn't, then good for you for not injuring yourself, but you're wrong. Sorry, differing opinions and whatnot. But Mimikyu is well deserving of its popularity, because like my last entry, it's cute! Here's why I think so. Because of how small this Pokemon is at a minuscule 8 inches and 1.5 pounds, I assume it's probably some sort of baby or underdeveloped Pokemon. So when it's trying to make a disguise to fool you with this poorly drawn Pikachu face like, haha, I fooled you, it just makes my heart melt like, oh, it tried so hard and it's freaking adorable. Like a kindergartner who tried to draw a portrait or something. But it does pose quite the threat as a totem Pokemon. So don't go in thinking this battle will be a walk based on its looks, because you will be gravely mistaken. Number 3. Oh yes. Number 3 is none other than the renegade Pokemon Giratina. You wanna know why this Pokemon is so f***ing scary? Take its national dex number, add it by its height in inches, and also by the number of bitches it scared so much that they decided to gang up on Giratina and banish it. You get 666, which obviously means obviously it's the Pokemon of the devil, obviously. Duh. Which means it comes from hell and is demonic, and you get the point. You get the point, right? Yeah, you people who raised your arm in the last pick, take your working arm, raise the one with the dislocated shoulder again, to tell me that you expected to see Giratina. Then promptly get to a hospital and get your arm fixed. Whoops! You wanna know something sad about my Pokemon career? I never got to catch Giratina. I never played Platinum, I never caught one in Oris, nor in any other game it's available, and that's a problem that needs to be fixed, I get it. Look at the stat distribution, nothing is neglected, no dents in the armor, and it's Ghost Dragon type. Weaknesses aside, I truly do not believe there are any other dual typings that are as badass as this. Not to mention that every pixel of both of its forms are as badass as its typing. Oh, am I using the word badass too much? Go to thesaurus.com, type in badass, Renegade is a result, Giratina is the Renegade Pokemon. Case closed. Number 2. Mega Gengar. Holy crap, I want one. And thank Arceus that later generations of games made it possible to trade with other people online. So much more convenient than having to arrange a meetup time with someone. Now, if I want a cool Pokemon like Gengar, I just gotta get on the phone and be like, hey asshole, and they'd be like, sup motherf***, and I'd be like, trade me so I can have a Gengar, and they'd be like, okay, and then they trade me, and then they hang up, leave with my Gengar, and never contact me again. Shit! But for reals, getting a Gengar and obtaining a Gengarite grants you the privilege of using this beast, Mega Frickin' Gengar. And guess how many types Gengar can utilize a special move with at 80 or higher? Let's find out. Ghost, Psychic, Dark, Normal, Electric, Poison, Fighting, Grass, and Fairy. That's half the existing types. It also allows Gengar to possess a move that is super effective against all but 3 types. Super helpful now that TMs don't break, so you can just switch in and out whatever moves you need for the situation, like battles against the Elite Four and whatnot. Pretty cheeky tactics, but hey, play the cards you're dealt. And let's not forget the other reason I put Mega Gengar here. It's a menacing purple ghost with a super sharp design. And while I like regular Gengar's design plenty, it just doesn't look evil enough to satisfy my criteria for what I consider to be a scary ghost. But this is what I'm talking about. Mega Gengar looks like it wants to haunt and murder. Hell yes. As per usual, 5 spots were not enough to cover all the ghost types I like. So here are a couple of honorable mentions. Mismagius. Yes, I know the proper pronunciation is Mismagius, but I think that sounds just awful. Kinda reminds me of the pronunciation of Arceus. Ugh. But Mismagius is purple, scary, mischievous, powerful, and versatile in-game, like a Mega Gengar Light. And my other shout out will go to Chandelure. As I've said before, Ghost Fire is a super cool typing. Ain't nobody want to take a stab attack from a Pokemon boasting a 145 special attack either. Number 1. Misdreavus. Buckle up, kiddies, we're gonna take a trip down memory lane. As is always the case with my top picks lately. In Generation 1, we had one line of Pokemon with the Ghost typing, and that was frustrating. When I was a kid, I thought that typing was so awesome, but lost interest fast when the only Pokemon that possessed this typing were part of an evolution line that was completed by trading. And since I was a friendless loser in elementary school, I had nobody to trade Pokemon with. Nah, I'm kidding, it wasn't that bad. But the trading part was true. Fast forward to reaching Mount Silver in Gen 2, with the game nearly complete. Keep in mind I knew nothing about this game except what I discovered on my own. And when I entered the grass and this popped up, I was like, shit, it has to be a ghost type, I want it! Get inside my motherfucking Pokeball! Once I confirmed it was a ghost type, I was obsessed. I spent so much time going around just fighting things, I loved it. And another memory I had is I kept 3 specific TMs throughout the entire game just because I never had a chance to use them. Thunder, Psychic, Shadow Ball, and Misdreavus happened to be able to learn them all. 14-year-old me thought that was so cool. I realize using nostalgia is kind of a cop-out since everyone holds memories near and dear to them in regards to favorite Pokemon and such, but I just can't deny how I feel. Finding Misdreavus at the time that I did was such a wonderful surprise for me, effectively making it one of my greatest memories in Pokemon ever. Alright everyone, thanks again for tuning in to another episode of Top 5 Pokemon. 7 down, 11 to go, and I'm enjoying every second of it. And I truly hope you all are too. Let me know what your favorite ghost Pokemon are down in the comments section below. And as I mentioned last week, I'm still taking ideas for potential videos. I can't say when I will be making those videos, but if you give me a suggestion and it's doable for me, I will be sure to give you credit for the idea in the form of a shout out. Be sure to tune in next week. I'll be covering my friends at Push the Core Gaming again, with my top 10 moments from their Let's Play of No More Heroes. Thanks again for watching. This is Totter, and I'll see you later.